Good morning, Ms. Carranza.
Good morning.
I'm first just curious about your compensation. Do you have to get combat pay or anything when you come over to this committee, or?
No, actually, UPS kind of prepared me for that.
Okay.
30 years there, but I welcome the inquiries.
Thank you. I guess my second question, I guess, the chair mentioned first of all that the OMB and the SBA are sending out a message that that neither is necessarily interested in contracting with women-owned businesses. I don't think you really had an opportunity to fully answer that comment. Would you like to do so now?
Yes. The process that's required to keep the integrity of the proposal and the positioning, because of the fact that this is not only a disparity study, but it's also the first federal gender-based proposal. And with that, we're actually just processing all the due diligence that's required. You know, when we initially indicated that that would be resolved, the intent was to resolve it as quickly as possible because of the chronology of that particular study. And I'm confident that based on the progress we're making, we'll bring that to fruition.
And next, in your
Gentlemen,
I'd be happy to yield.
7 years.
Yes.
A lot of due diligence. You're giving new meaning to it.
Guess I'll reclaim my time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. In your testimony, you note that the government is not meeting its goals for the targeted programs that are the subject of this hearing, at least some of them. And would you, again, expound somewhat on what actions the SBA is taking to ensure that agencies meet these goals?
If you will allow me, Congressman, I would like to display the scorecard.
Sure.
Now, what you'll see
Could you
here
tilt that
is-
just a little bit so that perhaps some of the folks that have taken the time to come here could also see it? And
what
so
this-
small that I don't think the members can probably see the numbers necessarily anyway. So.
What the scorecard has done for us is actually put the performance of 24 agencies in a particular accountability framework. One, that it gives us total transparency to the performance, also the understanding and appreciation of the goaling process that we've used. With this most recent exercise of putting all of the data, cleansing the data, as well as applying the data to ranking and evaluating the 24 agencies on the particular program, has revealed opportunities to us as a procurement advisory council that we should go back and look at how the goaling has actually been established. So as a result of that, knowing that there are some areas that need to be revisited, we've developed a steering goaling committee within the Procurement Advisory Council to ensure a couple things. Data integrity every year, best practices as it relates to how some agencies have been able to achieve a green status. Those that are in the bottom list, the red, we need to look at how much more effectively and aggressively we can partner with those particular agencies. I should share with you that as a result of revealing this performance, which is not favorable for some agencies, much more promising for others, however, still requiring revisiting of the particular goaling strategy, is that we've had a lot of calls from the agencies where we're looking at developing some partnerships with the VA, with DOD, and GSA. The executive level of those particular agencies have visited already our office, and we're strategizing on how we can move forward to make the significant gains, because we are not pleased with the results. This is not a finished product, and there's work to be done. So again, it's one of simplifying but simplifying the process, but much more effectively applying the goaling concepts.
Thank you. I note you have a couple more charts there. I don't know if those would shed any light on the purposes for this hearing that would be of any help or not. I don't know if those are yours there. Or?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I should take it to the next level, and that's the procurement. We could talk about the procurement. We have a community within the agency of procurement contracting resources. Now, we always delve into the number of PCRs, from 53 current to what we're going to be putting in place by 2008, which would bring us at a ceiling of 66. But we've also recognized under roles and responsibilities, our focus has been where we've only required them to work with the agencies. And what we're going to do is also incorporate, because it's been the committee's urging that we should access our resource partners, SBDCs, as well as the field offices from the bottom up. So what we're doing is taking about 340, what we call business development specialists, and realigning their responsibilities so it's not totally focused on 8A, we call it annual reviews, but a portion of their day is now going to be business development. And we'll leave the procurement personnel, the PCRs, to work with the agencies on site. As a matter of fact, I attended a base myself at a transitional assistance program to get a feel for how SBDC, SCORE, and our field people interact to reinforce not only contracting opportunities but technical assistance. And with that, we've mapped out where the PCRs are located. We've also identified where the government goods and services are actually sold. And with the SBDCs, the district offices, as well as the PCRs, I think we can service quite adequately those particular needs to penetrate the government contracting. Now, there's another chart, which is the one behind that. You'll see that, and this recent one is actually allocating where the new PCRs are going to be assigned, and then this one is the top 100 buying activities. So what does that say? We're analyzing it, we're looking at resource optimization, and we're also taking to heed what the committee has always urged us to do, is optimize the resources that we have in play, and do more with other agencies, partnering with the 24 other government agencies.